We tell them, go to school, get an education, and then we say, well, they can't learn, so let's not waste resources. I'm thinking trips. Most of them have never been outside of Long Beach. They haven't been given the opportunity to expand their thinking about what's out there for them, and they're hungry for it. I know it.
Ms. Campbell won't give you books because of budget restrictions. She's not going to approve school trips.
I'll raise the money.
What up? Kids ever been to Newport Beach before?
What? No. We went there last year on our way to Paris.
What inspired me to take on this massive trip is pure insanity. There were many obstacles that I encountered in planning this trip. The one that I would say was the biggest for us and for me is getting the kids to believe, getting the kids to invest in this for themselves.
Hi, my name is Tatiana Redden. I'm 16 years old. I'm currently in 11th grade.
Hi, my name is Samora Jean Phillip and I am 17 years old. I am a senior in high school and I attend high school in the Frankfurt area of Philadelphia.
My name is Ricardo. I'm 16 years old.
I'm Damon Blackshear. I'm 17. I'm in the 10th grade.
Hello, my name is Kaylin Irving. I'm 17 years old and I'm a senior my last year.
I was that kid that grew up in an urban area that went to inner city schools, that the education unfortunately was poor, who was not exposed as much as I needed to be. And once I got that exposure, I realized how paramount it was for the lives of students. So I made it my business to kind of give back what I experienced to as many students as possible. There are two acronyms: organization, planning, and discipline, and opportunity, purpose, and decisions. And applying these things, my favorite part, you prevent yourself from becoming a part of other people's dreams because you live your own. We're gonna line up here so we can weigh you and double check your carry-on. Alright, so I want to see the pouches on your neck with your passport and the copy.
Yeah, that monstrosity.
I just left the day. He gonna put it in the left side.
Hey, he can put it in.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, it looks so adorable.
Tatiana! She made
Well, I'm really going to Paris.
Oh, that's wrong.
It's exciting but nervous and scared at the same time.
Please check your passports and make sure they're signed right now.
They're signed?
Signed. All passports need to be signed. I am anxious and I'm a bit excited. Can't wait until we actually get there. So I can say, woohoo, we made it. Right now it's like we're still in transition, still in process. But I'm still excited. We're almost there, a little bit closer. And I'm hoping they all go to sleep.
Paris, and Paris. So everybody's completely exhausted because it's a very, very long ride, and there's so much to do. And it's not like, okay, get rest. It's like, okay, time to go on a tour and go here, and walk, and be tired. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of attitudes and neck rolling and eye rolling. Can we sit down, please, somewhere? But I think at the end of the day, it'll be great. It'll be fun. And people will be appreciative of all the things that they got to see. So
hey, I'm missing a earring.
Let's go.
We just got to Paris, France. I'm feeling kind of tired, and then we're waiting to leave, I guess. I'm very tired. I could use a day.
Are you excited?
I am excited. I am excited. I'm just tired.
Tatiana, honestly, is one of the ones that tugs at my heart, sometimes a little more than others, if I can speak honestly. Because, you know, sometimes you have those students where the odds are just against them, and you can see that there's so many things that are obviously, you know, in place for them to fail, but despite it all, they push.
My childhood, I'm not going to say it was easy, because it wasn't. It was hard. I was abused, mentally and physically. My father wasn't there. I just recently met him at the age of 16. My mother, she wasn't the best mother. She was on drugs. She was an alcoholic. It was just a lot to deal with as a child. And with her being on drugs and her drinking, it cost me. Like, I was a year back in school. We moved from shelter to shelter, to house. I've lived in the hood mostly all of my life. I don't like being associated. I don't like repping the hood. I don't like being in it. So I don't want to seem bougie or uppity or whatever you want to call it. I just don't like the standards they set for us. OPD has become me. Everything I do is OPD. Reading a book and understanding the characters and knowing the author and making the characters come alive sort of made my decisions in my life and my goals come alive. The hood is not the place that I want to be, and it sort of motivates me because I know this is not where I want to be 10 years from now.
The reason that I wanted to take this trip was because Paris is supposed to be like a place that nobody gets to go to. So for me being a kid, well not a kid, but you know, a teenager, for me being a teenager, it would be like incredible for me to go. So I really wanted to go, and I wanted to really work hard to get there because nobody in my family, at least, has went to Paris. So for me to go is like an accomplishment for my whole family.
I just respect her, her tenacity. And despite, you know, the situations that she's been forced to endure because of poor decisions that others have made in her life, she has made it her business to make sure that she's successful, and I respect that.
We here. Y'all thought we wasn't gonna make it, but we here. Suckers!
I've watched Ricky grow. I met Ricky as a 9th grade, jumping from one side of my class to the next, throwing paper balls, smacking people in the back of the head. And he's not completely removed from that now, but I've watched him grow so much over these last 3 years. He's much more focused academically. He has a 3.5 and above GPA that he's been maintaining.
Before I went to Paris, you know, I told my family, and there was this one person that I thought would stick by me no matter what. He told me, when I told him, he was like, oh, you're not going to Paris, you're not going to make it. And when he said that, it hurt a lot. And what I decided to do is not let it bother me, but to let it motivate me and push me forward.
You know, underneath the, you know, what people may say is the immaturity, I see a fine young man who's developing to be something great.
When I was younger, I used to play a game, Midnight Club. They used to have a level that looked just like this. You can ride down this street, right here, through the Louvre, up the glass pyramid, and around the Eiffel Tower. One of my favorite games, one of my favorite levels on the game, and now I'm actually here looking at everything.
spicy hot sauce. She's also, very focused and intelligent, and she just has an edgy attitude side to her where, she can get stubborn at times, but she genuinely has, a good heart.
To me, OPD is a lifestyle. Like, it will forever be in my head. Even when I go to college, I will be using OPD for the rest of my life.
No, I've been to Paris. Yeah, I go to Jamaica. Yeah, I go to somewhere, like, it just changes the way I see things now.
We are at the Eiffel Tower. Underneath the Eiffel Tower. We're about to go up to the top.
I've watched her ambition for herself develop over the last 2 years. And I've watched her, want more for herself. A student can't thrive without exposure, because without exposure, they're limited in one small box. So when you expose them, you take the lid off that box, and you enable them to stretch, above and beyond even sometimes what you expect.
ILD on the beat.
Damon is very low-key. He's very quiet, but when he speaks, he's very thoughtful and articulate.
The moment I realized that all my hard work had paid off was when we was in the library and everybody was just a bon voyage. Yeah.
Never settle for mediocrity. Never let poverty determine how far you will go in life or set limitations to what you can accomplish.
I've been working harder in whatever I do. So I feel as though I could do almost anything. Like, in sports-wise, like the people I thought I could never beat, now I believe there's a chance that I will beat them.
Just pursue greatness. You're meant to be great and nothing less. Samora, what I like about her is that she's very genuine and very passionate about just who she is and who she desires to be. She's very focused.
I am Haitian. I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. My mom wanted a better future for me, and we left to come to America, the big American dream. We're a regular, struggling, but family, but we have a lot of hope. Coming to Philadelphia, that was the first time we actually had a place of our own. But besides that, we lived in people's attics or basements, or just me and my mom sharing a room together. And it was horrible, but we're trying our best now, and we're finally by ourselves. And even though we have our little glitches with rent and stuff, we still make it out by the end of the month. So that's that. I've had multiple, teachers tell me, you're not going to make it anywhere or whatever. And I guess I can say that I've done really great with that, with taking that and turning that into something positive. And I guess using it for me to become the person that I am today. And I mean, I will be attending Penn State in the fall, so I'm guessing I succeeded in some type of way. To me, OPD is the out of whatever bad situation that I'm in. It's my future. It's using my past to make for myself a better future. It's my way of turning whatever situation that I'm in into something great.
Anybody could have went to this trip. Anybody. Miss Curry invited so many people. But it all depended on your dedication and what standards you set for yourself. Because in the beginning, of course, I was like, oh, who going to Paris? I can't afford the money.
OPD got me to Paris. OPD is the reason as to why I went to Paris and London. OPD is why I'm standing here today.
OPD is not only a movement. OPD has now become a reaction in my life. Like when I do things, OPD is, and oh, should I do this? And OPD, no, I do it, and then I noticed later on that I use OPD.
I love Europe. Even though we only were there for 8 days, I felt as though I just made such a great connection, and I've just seen so much. It was just, I can't wait to go back. I plan on going back.
It makes me want to see the world more too. Places that people wanted to go, I've been.
I am most proud of the fact that it actually happened. This experience has unlocked the potential that lies dormant within the students.
This is the year that I know that colleges will start looking at me and stuff like that. So OPD, it wasn't even just for Paris, like it's for everything. OPD basically is me.